Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning word. Thank you for joining us this morning. For those new to this is where we share a couple-minute video, really to share from my own personal Bible study. Why? I just wanted to see your life go from here to here. Now, that's not from me. That also, God says this. I come to give you, yes, you, life and life more abundantly. Now, God didn't just give us motivational words to make us feel good. He said, I'm going to give you the blueprint, I should say, for success. And he says this, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If we can think like God, there is nothing that we can't achieve. There is no valley that we can't come through and no mountaintop that we can't reach, because there's nothing that's impossible for God, which means if you truly believe, there is nothing that's impossible for you. Now, please, if you're watching these videos, please take notes. I say every day, get a pen, get a pad, write notes. And whatever I'm saying, dissect it, read it. And if it seems right and your gut feels right, then implement it. And that's when you'll see the fruits of wisdom. And that's when you'll start to see success. Now, let's get into this. We're going to be reading from the book of Joshua, which is the 6th book of the Bible. And we're going to be reading from chapter 10, verse 41 to 42. And it reads this. Joshua subdued them from Kadesh. He's talking about armies now. So he subdued the other armies from Kadesh Barnea to Gaza and Gibeon. All these kings and their lands Joshua conquered in one campaign. 5 different kingdoms in one campaign. Because the Lord, the God of Israel, fought for them. I'm going to call this success beyond your wildest imagination. Okay? Now, imagine 40 years in the desert. Imagine going 40 years in a desert. There's no way you're going to tell me that you're feeling successful or you're feeling like success is going to come. 40 years in the desert, those Israelites would have felt like quitting, turning back. It documented through the Bible that he said that they wanted to quit, they wanted to go back, they dreamt of going back to slavery. Okay, it dreamt like going back to slavery. But imagine through the leadership of Moses and now Joshua, they were having so much success. Truly amazing success. They were wiping out armies in one campaign. 5 different armies, one campaign. Success beyond their wildest imagination. Now, I want you to understand this. They're gone from never gonna happen to now success beyond their wildest dreams. Now, you may be following your dreams today, and it may feel like it's never gonna happen, and you may feel like giving up. But what I want to tell you something now is that just like the nation of Israel, your success is round the corner. If you don't quit, your success is round the corner. And not only will you be successful, it will be greater than your wildest imagination. Understand this, Steve Jobs, the legendary Steve Jobs of Apple, it took years for him to build Apple. There was days of failures, days when he wanted to quit, days when he got booted out, all those days. But then when he came back and started to make it happen, he had the magic touch. You know, you're now seeing watches, phones, Apple TV, everything. Magic touch. Everything they touch seems to go to gold. Okay? Success beyond their wildest imagination. So that leads me to the question of the day. Are you expecting a flood of success? Not trickles, floods of success. Here's a lesson of the day. En route to your dreams, if you don't give up, if you don't quit, if you remain faithful throughout, if you trust in God, big one for me now, if you trust in God, a time will come that the dam will break. All that pressure you've been putting behind that dam, you'll start to see a crack and you'll start to see little things come through. And you're like, yeah, it's happening. And all of a sudden the floodgates are going to open, my friend. And you're going to have so much success, it's going to overwhelm you. Overwhelm you. Now, that leads us to the action of the day. The action of the day is this. Stay faithful to your dreams, my friends. Stay faithful to your dreams and expect the flood of victories. Not trickles, floods of victories that will make you say, I'm so glad I didn't quit. I'm so glad I remained faithful. I'm so glad that I trusted in God. So God bless you. As we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Please subscribe to our social media outlets so you get these videos Monday to Friday. But more importantly, please share this with one person. Because I truly believe this. If we can change the mind of one person, we can change the world. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. God bless you and see you soon for another morning word. God bless you. Bye-bye.